Hello again. Um, so we have done area of circles and rectangles and triangles and composite shapes. We're basically just getting more and more complicated. Uh, but all of this is called the area model. It's a way of multiplying, basically. And because the area of a shape is length times width, so everything's just multiplication. So if we realize that, we can use that for other uh, purposes. So if I have like a fraction and I want to know how to multiply a fraction, so let's say I have 5 and 1/3 times 6, I normally used to go, well, 5 and 1/3 is 5 groups of 3. So that's 5 groups of 3. That's 15 threes. And then plus one more. So that would be 16 over 3 times 6 over 1. And then I have to multiply it. 16 times 6 is 96 over 3. And then I can reduce that. So that would be 32. Okay. Now, some people forget how to go from the mixed number to the improper fraction. So they don't know how to do it. Or they mess it up or whatever. Because they're not sure what this 5 means. What this 5 means is I have groups of 3. So each of these circles is 1, and they're split into 3 pieces. One, two, three, four, five. And I have 1 extra. So I've got one, two, three, four, 5 whole pieces. These are shaded in. So each of these pieces, there's, if you count them, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 pieces plus 1 extra piece. So I have 16 pieces of a whole that's broken into 3 parts. That's what your fraction is. Some people forget how to get there from the mixed number. So multiplying with a area model helps you to um, remember how to do it. So if I think of this rectangle as 5 and 1/3 times 6. So if this top part, this part in red, is 5 times 6, that's 30. And then this bottom part in green, there are 6 of the 1/3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 1/3s. 1/3 means I need 3 pieces to make a whole. So this is 1 and this is 2. So 1/3 times 6, or 1/3 of 6, is 2. If I take my 30 plus my 2, then I have 32. So 5 and 1/3 times 6 is 32. We've seen that this way, and we've seen that this way. But you're saying, hey, I like fractions, no problem. This works with decimals too. If I said 5.6 times 7, well, I can line those up. 5.6 times 7. 6 times 7 is 42. 7 times 5 is 35. Plus 4 is 39. I have one decimal. It's 39.2. That's great, and it's actually pretty easy to do, but people get messed up because they don't know where the decimal goes in the answer. Sometimes they get confused because if I was adding 5.6 and 7, then I would put the 7 underneath the 5 and add straight down. But multiplying, it just goes all the way to the right, so I don't want to get confused. I can do my area model again. Okay? If this is 5 and this is my 0.6 and this is my 7, then I can multiply straight out. So 5 times 7 is 35. And then 0.6 times 7, 6 times 7 is 42. And I got my decimal points. So now I have 35 plus 42 plus 4.2 is 39.2. We got the same answer. So it works anyway. And I didn't really show you decimals in class because honestly, most people understand the normal way and do it just fine. Um, but it works for just about everything. So we are going to algebra. We're going to have a lot of variables. Um, what if I'm multiplying 5 times x plus 7? So I can distribute the 5, that's 5x, and then distribute the 5, that's plus 5 times 7, which is 35. So my answer is 5x plus 7. But some people get confused. They only multiply one of those. If I make my area model 5 times x plus 7, then I make a line here. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 7 is 35. And I'm adding the middle. So it's 5x plus 35. You're saying, oh, Mr. Murphy, that's easy. I really prefer the distributive property. That's fine. What if we had like 7 times x? Let's make it more complicated. Let's say we had 8 times 3x minus 4. Well, you're going to go 8 times 3x is 24x. And then 8 times 4 is 32. Is this going to be plus or minus? If I put it here, 8 times 3x plus a minus 4. So I've always got my plus there. 8 times 3 is 24x. And then 8 times negative 4 is negative 32. So it'll be 24 plus a negative 32. 24x minus 32. You're saying, but Mr. Murphy, that's so easy. Well, there's one more. Actually, I'm going to show you in a different video because this is getting long. So practice some of these. See how you do.